Okay, I just finished up discussing with my mom what I'm gonna have for dinner and that jazz. Love you, Mom. If you're watching this, hope you're having a great day. Well, you obviously are. You're watching this. Anyways, in this episode, I'm gonna be discussing everything you need to know about the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. And if you pronounce the Huawei or whatever you want to call it differently, then I don't care, because this is how I said it. So screw you. Let's get into the video. Hey, it's AKAJK. Welcome back to another episode of the JK Tech Show, the greatest tech show on YouTube. And now I can say that because none of the other YouTubers have tech shows, they have tech YouTube videos. There's like no tech show. So yeah, I can call myself the greatest. Anyways, make sure to subscribe to my podcast, the AKAJK Audio Show. I make daily content there. And follow me on Medium. I make daily blog posts there. All social media is AKAJKYT. Let's jump in to the episode. Okay, before I discuss the specs, there's something wildly more important that we need to discuss. The most amazing feature that this device has. We call it reverse wireless charging. Now, wireless charging is where you have a pad, wirelessly charge your phone and you place it onto the pad. Now, reverse wireless charging is the reverse of wireless charging, being in the sense that your phone now becomes a wireless charger. Mind bloody blowing. This can become a wireless charger. So I can place my iPhone onto your Huawei Mate 20 Pro and my iPhone will start charging. Bam! It feels so good. Sounds amazing. But now that I've got that out of the way, we can get into the juicy stuff. So, this device has an octa-core processor, a 6.39-inch display, very, very precise this time, storage of 128GB, 40 megapixel rear camera, and another 20 megapixel rear camera. That is mad. But obviously, if you see my tech myths video, then you know that megapixels aren't the most important thing. Now, just to prove that this is a misconception, I'd like to ask you this. The Sony a7S II, a mirrorless camera, pretty expensive, has a 12 megapixel sensor, and the iPhone X has a 12 megapixel camera. So are you telling me that the camera quality is identical on these two devices? Come on. Come on. Fight me now. Come on. You want to go? But still, packing 40 megapixels into that tiny camera is pretty killer. 4200 milliamp hours in terms of battery life, that is mad. This is ticking all the boxes. 6GB of RAM, we completely thrashed that Pixel. Make sure to check out a video in the cards or something to learn everything about the Google Pixel 3. Now, November 28th is the official launch date expected for this. Quick charging, bam, yes, of course it has. Operating system, the latest, greatest Android 9 Pie. Dual SIM. Supposed to have pretty good speakers, USB Type-C, which is great. And yeah, I have the thickness of this, 8.6 millimeters. The width of 72.3 millimeters is pretty useless facts, isn't it? You know, you want to go up to your friends and say, I got a phone, 8.6 millimeters, come at me, man. Then yeah, I've given you that leverage. Weighs 189 grams, so it's a bit hefty. It is water resistant, IP68 rating. That's fine, pretty good. Same as this device right here. It's dust proof. And now let me read the colors for you. It comes in black, emerald green, midnight blue, and twilight. Some pretty funky names right there. Seems pretty good. They have some of the most beautiful colors known to man. The Huawei phones always look the best in my opinion in terms of their color options. Like if the iPhone X had those color options, it would be wild. Like gradients, I love them. OLED display with an aspect ratio of 19 by 5 by 9. In terms of the pixels, 538 ppi. Expandable memory up to 256, and then the regular is up to 128. Obviously, you can't keep up with the Apple storage. And then if people hating on Apple for not having expandable memory, like really, 512GB, man. Like, screw expandable memory. I do get the price, but like... Anyways, expandable memory up to 256GB, thrashing the Pixel out of the goddamn door. Apparently, you can control the exposure and ISO and that kind of jazz, which is good. Pretty ordinary camera features. The image resolution on this, 7360 by 4912. The front camera alone is 24 megapixels. That is double That is double the Pixel's rear camera. Like, that is mental. The Pixel's camera is still better despite the... See, this is just great proof of my Tech Myths video where I discussed why megapixels aren't as important. This has a 40 megapixel rear camera. The Pixel has a 12 megapixel rear camera. but the Pixel thrashes this out of the door in terms of camera quality. The aperture of the front camera is f2. Aperture's, yeah, you know, it's fine. Apparently with fast charging we can get a 70% in 30 minutes, which is mind-blowing. Obviously it has wireless charging, Bluetooth 5.0, and that's my rundown in terms of specs. Now, apart from specs, obviously the reverse wireless charging feature is just weird, but it's so amazing. I loved it. Like, it's just what inspired me to pump this video out. I mean, it just sounds amazing. Definitely recommend picking up this phone. I'm not sure about the price. If I find it during the edit, then it'll pop up on the screen like that. But maybe this is too big for you. Compress and throw over there. Maybe this doesn't exist, and you know, I don't know what the price is. That would be a bit awkward, anyways. Definitely recommend this phone. I would recommend the Pixel 3 due to what I discussed last episode. Anyways, that brings this video to an end. Make sure to follow me on all social medias. I do ask Q&A questions and things like that in every episode. Now, I'm going to be doing like a Q&A separate episode. It's going to be on the podcast, it's going to be on YouTube, and sort of a second upload of the day. I can start doing like one question at the end of these episodes. Let me know in the comment section down below, and then maybe we can incorporate that for next week's episodes. That's about it for this one. Make sure to subscribe, like, tell your friends and family to subscribe, because I make daily great content on this. That's about it from me. Hopefully I can see you in tomorrow's episode, because here at JK Media, the grind is daily.